Hi, you're watching Chung. Today I'm going to talk about buying Yongnuo's flashlights, external flash, and it's quite a nice brand, and it comes out with kind of a rip-off design of Canon EX580. Using these to photograph, it actually does the job quite well. The design is really a kind of a rip-off. It actually fits accessories that are for the Canon. You can put the diffuser on it and all those kind of things. It even have like quite similar design for the diffusers and all the other things. It has a diffuser and also a bounce card, so it does have all the nice functions, but it's much cheaper, especially if you are looking at the 560 lineup. And I have here the latest one of the 560, the 560III, and yeah, it's a very cheap flashlight for around slightly less than $100. Does the job well, however it's missing a big component. It's actually missing the infrared focus assist, which you really need to have when you're taking pictures at night. Even though it's missing this function, it's still something you might consider to have, especially if you are considering to have multiple flashlights going off, especially to lit or light your subject much better. You can control it with a Canon flash, which has the master control. However, if you don't have any Canon flashlights, it still can remotely be used as a slave. It can actually detect a flash coming off from a different flash and then go off itself. You basically use your onboard flash of your camera to set it off. The 565EX is probably something you should consider to buy, because this one has the infrared focus assist, which really helps you to take photos at night. Actually, the focus assist lights is pretty bright. It's kind of a laser, and you can see the subjects when it's actually the lights hit the subjects. You know that you're taking the picture and it's focusing at that area. You can put the diffuse and all kinds of stuff from the EX580 from Canon on this, and it has actually a lot of nice features, extra features you don't get with other cameras. Especially both of them has that slave function to be controlled by an external flash and the master control, and you have the ports to use an external battery, so you don't have to only be using those 4 batteries. And yeah, it acquires or uses 4 AA batteries. And another nice thing is you don't have to purposely press those 2 buttons. You can just turn it around whenever which way you want it without having to press the button. So it's not purposely locked, but I have to say you don't really need to lock it that much. You don't bump into your flash that hard that it would suddenly change. So it's still quite nice just to be able to twist it around without having to unlock it every time, especially if you forget to press the buttons every time. And yeah, it has all kinds of functions, nice LCD screen, all the things you actually need, but for a much more reasonable price. I have to say, yeah, if you just want to have a second flash going off, you don't really need to have that one to have a focus assist, because it wouldn't be helping, because the focus assist should be just on your camera itself. So these two combined together is quite a nice setup to have. And the 565 you can consider if you already have a EX580, just to have this as a cheap backup if ever your 580 would break down, that you still have like a backup in your backpack and be controlled by your EX580. This is basically mainly only purpose to be used as slave. It's not really purposely used to be on your flash itself. However, it can be set up on your flash. However, without having the focus assist, it's quite annoying to use it at night. During the daytime for extra fill of light, it can be used, but you still need to have something with infrared focus assist to help you focus better, because just using your camera to focus, especially with a very wide angle, it wouldn't focus correct. With a focus assist, it will focus the way you want it and focus on the right spot. So if you need a flashlight for multiple purpose and also use it mainly at night to focus and to take photographs, the YN565 is your best choice to go for, and also to be as a slave. If you don't have enough money to buy multiple ones of this to have it go off, you can consider buying one of the 565 and then buying the rest, the 560, to be to have the 560s as slave and have the 565 basically on your camera itself. And yeah, that's mainly why I have these two combined together. So if you like this video, please subscribe, and if you have any questions, please comment below, and I'll hope to see you the next time. Bye bye.